say the least. So far from a superstar, and my daydreams are killing me. Feel like I'm losing my mind. I'm never feeling okay.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's me, Jaspas, and welcome back to School of Cardistry. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do a corner spin. The corner spin is a very simple and basic cardistry grip that absolutely anyone can do. It involves holding a small packet of playing cards and twisting it between two pivot points. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys a very simple and basic combo that you can do while practicing your corner spins. However, don't be deceived by how simple the corner spin is. It is a fundamental building block in cardistry and is used for many advanced moves. I hope that you guys are excited to learn the move. Go grab your favorite deck of playing cards and let's get down to learning corner spin. Corner spin. While the corner spin may initially look very difficult and complicated, it is actually anything but. To do the corner spin, it might be easier to learn the move with your cards face up. Holding the deck in dealer's grip like you've learned in our basic grips video. What you're going to do is using your thumb, count down a few cards like this. One more time, using your thumb, you're going to count down the cards like this. Once you have a small packet of cards of about 2 to 7 cards, using your thumb, approach the bottom right index corner of your cards. Using your middle finger, approach the top left index corner of the cards. This is the corner in which the numbers will appear on your cards. Next, holding on to this corner and this corner of the cards, you're going to rotate the cards off of your fingers like so. One more time. Here, you're going to press against the middle finger right here and rotate it half around like this. Next, using your index finger, touch the short end of the card like so. You are now going to rotate this packet of playing cards using your index finger 180 degrees. To do so, first begin by pulling on to the corner of the short edge of the cards, causing it to rotate 90 degrees. Next, using your index finger, once again, you're going to push down on this corner of the cards to cause it to rotate another 90 degrees. Watch me do it again. Index finger here, 90 degrees up, 90 degrees down, like so. When you do those two movements together, it should look like this. Small packet of cards, pick it up, rotate against the middle finger, rotate against the index finger, and so. Next, to continue rotating this packet, you're going to turn your wrist outwards while using your index finger to push downwards and out. One more time. You go here, touch here, pull 180 degrees, rotate your wrist, and extend your index finger. Now, once you've reached this position, you will find that you are unable to rotate this packet further in that direction. So instead, curl your index finger and using this knuckle of your index finger, press against the corner of the cards here. This causes the cards to rotate backwards. As it rotates backwards like so, have this corner of the cards touch this part of your palm, like so. In doing so, you can keep the packet square and straight. Using your middle finger, pressing this packet against the soft part of your palm, you can then let go of the top of the packet using your thumb. Shift your grip of the thumb from here down to here and square up the packet against the top of the deck. If you want to add some extra flair to the move, what you can do is instead of going from here to here to here, you can instead go from here. The beginning is exactly the same. Rotate this whole packet downwards like this. Rotate it 180 degrees using this part of your finger to control the packet and not allow it to split. and then toss it back onto the deck. Now let's take a look at how the move looks like with the deck face down. One more time. Corners, corners. You recognize which corners to use. Take a few cards, rotate it, pull back, turn up, close. One more time from the top. Thumb pulls down a few cards, middle finger and thumb takes over with the action. Rotate it off our other hand's middle finger. Index finger comes to the top, touches this, pulls it 180 degrees. We turn our wrist while pushing another 180 degrees with the index finger. Turn the whole thing face down using our index finger to pivot the packet. Turn it face up using our ring finger to control the deck so that this packet doesn't spread. And then finally, rotating the entire thing back onto the deck. If you're a magician, you can also use this move to do a simple yet effective double lift. At the beginning of this move, I suggested having 7 cards or less in your spinning packet. There's a reason for this. If your packet is too thick, when you rotate the cards, they will inevitably spread out sideways like this. Can you see that? Because of that, your packet will become less clean and more difficult to manage. So try to keep your packet to about 4 cards plus minus. Now, if you're having problems learning the patterns involved in this move, what you can do for practice is first begin by practicing the rotation of a packet of cards on your fingers and thumb. To do so, just grab a small packet of cards, preferably less than 7, and using your index finger, rotate that packet over and over. There may be a slight amount of movement at your thumb and your middle finger. If that's the case, try different grips to test whether or not you can eliminate that movement. Also, another tip to make practicing this move more fun for you is to ensure that you do not press on the corners of the cards too much. Doing so will cause the cards to bend and make practicing the move not fun. You want a relatively flat packet of playing cards with minimal amount of pressure placed on it. Alright, so that's it. That's all you needed to know to learn to do the corner spin. Keep in mind that a corner spin doesn't have to occur between your middle finger and thumb like this. It can occur in many other places as well. For example, earlier I showed you guys the tornado card, and another example of this is the skater card by Joey Burton. Feel free to experiment and figure out what other kinds of awesome cardistry moves you can do with a corner grip. And before you go, here's a reminder that the new School of Cardistry V6s are now available on the newdeckorder.com. They feature an awesome, snappy German stock, as well as triple varnishing to keep your cards feeling really good. At the same time, if you missed out on our previous really awesome deck of playing cards, the School of Cardistry V5s, they have been restocked in the shop as well. They feature a much softer stock and feel absolutely different from the School of Cardistry V6s. I suggest you guys get them both and compare them side by side. Alright guys, thank you guys very much for watching. Shoutouts to the Patreons, and I'll talk to you guys next week. Bye bye.